Anyway, what's up, guys? We are playing Stanley. Un momento, por favor. Por favor. I want to change the thumbnail and everything, make this look cool. Okay. Edit video. I think I can change the thumbnail in here. Oops. Okay. Aha, I can do it. 1 second. I wish I could edit this picture. I can't see anything because of my fucking hair. Ah. None of these have, like... Okay. I'm gonna make this look cool. Aha! I did it. It's cool. I made it cool. I made it look cool for the first time. I did something. I did something and it looked cool. I hope everyone is so proud of me. I really hope everyone is so proud of me. I did something cool. I made it look cool. I made it cool, guys. I did something cool. I'm so proud of myself right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually so proud of myself. I can't believe I just did that. That's so cool. Alright. Let's get to playing. Let me hold on. Real quick. Let me just change out of this shirt. Oh. Alright. Where's my AC remote? Because that's not too loud during the stream, which is really nice. Alright, English. Confirm. Have I played it before? Should I say yes? Let's say yeah. I'll like mine. I like mine a little good. Alright. I'll wait for it to hit 47 and then we'll click right. Any minute, or any second I should say. Any second. Ah! Alright, allow me to put my Cash App in the chat real quick. Hey, fuck! I'm probably gonna go back and edit this already. What's this? Welcome back, everybody. Or not welcome back. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultimate Deluxe. I have played this before. I will not lie, I've played this before. I've played through it, but I thought you guys should see it too. So let's do it. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Ooh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He
Y'all
sat at
gonna
his
love
desk
this.
in room 427
Played this whole thing,
and he
but
pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders
I don't
came
really
to him
remember a
through
lot of it. It'll
monitor
probably
on
come
his
back to
desk,
me, but
telling him what buttons to push.
I remember a
how
lot
long
of the
to
big.
push them,
Hold on,
and in
I'll let you
what
guys listen to this.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it
I've played this before, so I wonder if
Stanley
anything's gonna be
relished
different.
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hi.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we are. Okay, hold on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What?
One second. Pause, interact, move, look, control.
Could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I
he
can
had
crouch.
simply missed a memo.
I can crouch.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm just gonna click everything.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I can't jump, that's right. Well, I can climb up on this chair. Wait, let me up. Oh! Uh-huh. I'll click this. I'll click everything. I'll click the clock. I need to change my sensitivity. That's what I need to change. Oh, okay, that's a lot, but I'll get used to it. 420! Looks like we can go in there. Garfield? Oh god, so here's where the fun starts.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now. Obviously it wants us to go to the left, right? Wrong. Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Always wanted to.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Coffee nut.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
So basically what happens is this dude's gonna start getting annoyed. Watch, I'm gonna sit in here for a little bit longer.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
So
it's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Why is the audio? Why is it? Oh. You can't jump. What button is it to jump? I hit the button. Get your first. Yay!
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left.
I wish I could have it so it shows my notifications. First door on my left. Oh, could do first door. Could. Or I could just the opposite of it. Wants me to do everything today.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Basically telling me to kill myself. I've never done this before. Maybe I can...
Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I love this game. My nipples are so hard right now. I wonder if he's waiting for me to jump. If I can land on this truck.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
God damn it, man. Basically, the point of this game is what happens is like you're this and that, and then there's this dude talks, narrates. Oh look, we're back. I'll press more buttons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
You're
to
gonna
go
love
to the
it.
meeting room. Perhaps he had
It
simply
gets
missed a memo.
interesting. It's so like bland, but it works.
When Stanley came
going
to
to
a
the
set
right.
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's go.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Do the opposite. Always do the opposite.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door!
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door!
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Shit.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Should I just go through the right door again? Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, of course. A 3. Really. Opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Let's see it. Let's... Oh, man.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answer, some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. A new game? I want to play a new game.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Should I actually
Be
play
sure
for
to keep
4 hours?
notes on your
I know that if you
experience.
actually do play this. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't listen to that for 4 hours. Oh my god. Oh, I hope you love this. I hope you love this noise. Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. So I just keep doing this for 4 hours. I can't do this anymore. Whatever, burn, baby, burn.
You heartless bastard.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Fuck
Because
you,
if it's the
baby.
latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems
We're
like
playing
it'll
someone
work.
else's
Let's give it a
game.
shot.
The end is never the end, is never the end, the end is the end, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this
I
game
was
is
just
about,
watching this
Stanley?
game!
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I literally was just watching this game. I
Well,
just
it
watched
seems
the
obvious
video.
to me
This
that
is
you're meant to play
Firestarter, or
as a creepy
Firewatcher.
man spying on innocent civilians
No.
below you from up
No,
high
this
in
is
your clock tower.
Firewatcher.
Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
We're in Wyoming, not Utah. I just
Yes,
watched the
that
video on
must be
this.
it. What a fascinating venture into the
I literally
experience
just
of
finished the
total
video on
mental
this game.
depravity.
I
So
watched the
far,
dude
I
play
love
through the whole
everything
thing.
about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
I already know everything
Come,
about this
let's venture
game.
outward and see what else is out there.
No, I already know it. Where's my turtle? I just watched this whole game. I think it's by the same people. Because there's Julia. Delilah, come in! Delilah! That's so funny. I just watched this whole thing. It was an hour and a half long. That's so funny. Oh, I want to go the other way. Go fuck yourself. It's called Firewatcher. That's so funny. I literally just finished watching this video. Oh, I watched, was it RT? Yeah, I watched RT play it. I think.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
I just watched this whole video. It's funny.
It is. It's an open world game.
I
Good
love
God,
open
quickly
world.
block it off.
No! No. I love
Oh,
open world
thank
games.
goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
No.
Really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Oh.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
I'm lagging.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
That's so funny. I just finished watching this game.
Okay, I think
Really
this
good game.
will be just the thing.
And now we're playing Rocket
Wonderful.
League.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
We're literally playing
Just
Rocket
a nice
League.
big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Well, I bet. Can I at least have a soccer ball?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Where we're literally playing. I'm going with it.
What are you doing?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Wow, I just fell again. Where am I going? Huh. I can't see shit. Huh. My office.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. God damn it!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ah! Fine. Fine. I'll just do everything you ever wanted me to do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're right, I did. Yippee.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Do not
Feeling a
alter
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Graphics about moving things. What do people want? Money, money, more money, things, but with money to buy. A lot of percentage. 2 burgers.
Oh. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, no. Oh. I want the broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
No. No. Maybe I want the broom.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the
broom
broom closet.
Mad.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Let's just stay here.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am in the broom closet.
Nothing?
I will stay.
Why?
Staying in the closet.
Me some explanation here. I'm
because
confused.
I'm your mom. Your mom. Yep, broom closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
There's a broom. It's the broom closet. It's the broom closet, man. It's the broom closet.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
My friends already find me concerning, so this doesn't make a difference. Let's see,
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Wow.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
There's nothing wrong with hookers. Wow, I feel personally attacked right now. You know, I only got my job because of connections.
Conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
Yeah, you know what? You just made fun of me, and I'm going to sit here now forever because you want to be a dick.
Like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
I just wanted a broom, man, and then you started being a dick.
Just step out into the hallway.
Bro, here's the thing. I wanted the broom, and then you decided to be an asshole.
Ah, second player. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
I mean...
Fish? Fungus?
Terry's?
You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Broom. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's red. I'm okay. Remember, we're following the directions in this one, other than broom. I'm in my boss's office, brother. Whoa. I got the feeling Money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Sorry, that's a lovely purpose. What? I need to take a poo-poo. Okay, I'll shut the door. Laggy a little bit. Oh my god! It's Pan with the gun to its head. No, I'm not. I'll take it in a minute. Let me go over here first. A little memento.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
God damn it.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Okay.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
5482. God damn it. Oh.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
1, 2. I like making the guy mad.
2845.
Five, 4.
But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
No! Whatever. It's very dark. We're going down. We're going downtown, bro.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Let me go back up.
Why did he feel this now?
I want to go back up.
It had never
I want to go back up.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
We're going back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Whatever. Whatever, I guess I can't.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
For real. Real.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Fine.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
You know what? Just because you said that. No. Just because you said that.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
Let's go.
I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I love this game. Oh yeah. I think it's the boss's office, guys. Are you ready? Ka-chow!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Perfect.
Embrace this stunning revelation. No, I need more time to process.
I like the music. No!
I have, of course, going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Alright.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know, man. What should I do? Mind control facility? Or big red escape with an arrow? On 914 immediately. Is there a phone? What do I do? Escape! Escape! Go!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Never.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Fine. Fine. So boring. So fucking boring. Fine. I'll do what you ask, man.
course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
You're right, brother. I had too much to live for.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, I'll shut the lights off again. Can I shut them back off? Oh. Oh my god, I might be able to go over this. Oh my god, I did.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job, you did it.
Oh yeah.
Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Hey!
You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Hey! Hey, good job, I was gonna freestyle over it. Oh man, I don't want to do that all over again. That was really cool though. Oh man, no way, man, no way. Aww. Fine.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Shut
what
up.
Could it mean?
Shut up.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh, really?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his bosses. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, I'll leave. Or will I close the door behind me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Broom man. We should name him Broom. We're gonna name the Broom Jacoby. Bartholomew? No. Kevin? No, no, no. Carl! Carl the broom! Mwah. Alright, let's go. Later, Carl. I'll come back to you, don't worry. Alright.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
We're
walked
gonna
upstairs
do
to
everything
his
it wants
boss's
us to
office.
do. Remember, it's
Stepping into his
2845.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
Hold on, I just need to turn the sensitivity on at least one.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Hell yeah! I'll play the piano. Can I play the piano, please? Oh,
Feeling soothed and
I was
rejuvenated,
gonna...
Stanley calmly walked forward into an opened passageway.
You let me do the shit that I want to do, brother. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Click. I wonder... Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if there's a way I can click it and then not take the elevator. Wait a minute, I'm gonna try that. Hold on.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually
Wait
got
a
back
minute.
into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Okay. How far away can I... Oh, yeah, hold on, man.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling.
All right, I get it.
An
I get it. I'm
incisive,
sorry.
rapid
I'm
fire
sorry.
of critical
I'm
plot
sorry.
points, one after the other, weaving a rich
I'm
tapestry of
sorry.
uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Jesus.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat. Incredible.
No.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies
Ah,
and
I
gentlemen,
should have crouched.
how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Should I do it again? Try it? One more time. One more time. One more time. Hold on. Hold on.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Should I make a Twitch? I have a Twitch. I can make a new one off my new email. Oh my god, it's the boss's office!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Oh, back in my bitch. Back in 6th grade, how to hold this. Walking down the block, gripping my 6. Walking down the block, giving me a chick. I got a new bad chick with a big old booty. I wanna get her real hot. She a real
Okay, I'm ready.
Aww.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh, he wanted more time just to process. How to give him everything to process. I don't really even like can't go a month or two without some rough sex. I just like a little big booty bitch and I need it. How to go around and conceited. I hold another lean and I'm drinking the syrup. How to get myself going and I feel like I'm working. I gotta work a turkey.
All right.
Aww.
I have fully come to terms with it. I
Alright.
have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turned to your expert eye for gripping narrative. Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Part of me wants to go up again. A small part of me really wants to go up again. Can I go up again? Yeah!
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go.
God.
Isn't this so much
Damn it.
more exciting?
No.
You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you, which is why...
I don't know how to make a short. I want to make this content, but I don't know how to make it. If I screen record it, it goes into like
talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them.
I'm sorry.
This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Whoa.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Oh. All eyes on Stanley.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Oh, we don't open that door. Can I open that door?
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Collect champ? What? Okay. Oh god. Here I go. Oh my god, they love me. Oh my god, hi. Hi everybody. Down then up and down then up. Hello! Hello everybody, my name is Stanley, and I like God. Oh. God damn it. No! No! Oh my god. Alright.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check
Shut
on
up.
his co-workers.
Shut up, I know
He
what I'm
never
doing.
functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
I feel like I should do the normal stuff first.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
Let's
door on
do
his
this
left.
actual here. Let's do everything.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
No! Oh, Carl! Carl! God damn it! Why? Why did they take you away from me? Feels like just yesterday me and you were in this room together standing here. As Mr. Man called me a fat, ugly man. God damn it, Carl. I'll never forget you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Shut up, man. You ruined my day. Where's Carl? There's an elevator in that room, though.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Should I try going back up again? Do you think he'd get really mad? This is gonna be what the whole video is about. Just this one fucking elevator. But guess what? There's more elevators in this game. Are you ready? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. What's he gonna?
Nope.
Oh.
Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back
Never
up.
mind. I thought it'd
Silly
be
me.
funny.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
My bad. Alright, I'm going. I get it. I thought, you know, maybe it'd be funny to go up the elevator for the 14th time.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just
I'm
exactly
sorry.
what it is.
Alright, I
What a
apologize.
decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm bolted to the
I'm
edge
sorry,
of my
man. I'm
seat.
sorry, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Let me happened.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I just want to. I'm sorry. All right, I ended the night, baby. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Fine.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Basic bitch.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm a strong motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker, I'm a strong motherfucker. Beep bop boop bop.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Where's 427?
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There's mine. There's mine right there. There's mine. That's my room. Yeah! Alright.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Possibly.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. System power. I can't read that. On or off? What are we thinking?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I help your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
I'm sorry.
If
I'm
you
trying
want
to
to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was... Look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Is there actually a way to...
humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
There's gotta be something I can do here.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
God. Yeah, that bitch is so ugly.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's still a couple things I want to do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I hit it from behind, I know. God damn it, yeah you can.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Carl.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's try this other elevator. Go up. Oh, they're rapping on the beat. Yeah, rapping about bitches and some lean in the elevator. Ain't nobody elevated. I had to get it, but I'm breaking from the elevator. Gotta get high, gotta get ready for a ride. Don't even think it, I gotta get it online. Back in a bit, I'm checking on the serve with the lean in my body. Got the perks and the hobby, and I how to get it. Robbie on the yeah. Fucking some dick in my dad's basement. His name Rick came over when he wanted to play something with me. He came over with the ball sack and placed it on me. Placed it on me, so I took my PP tip, shoved it in his butthole, then I licked up all my mess, ate my own cum sauce, and I had to live blessed. Yeah, but I feel so blessed. Sucking on dick, feeling so blessed. My uncle dick, my uncle dick all in my bitch. I don't fuck with clips, I don't fuck with tips. I really like this shit. I don't fuck with clips, I just fuck with tips. Cause I really enjoy the shit. I enjoy licking tips, and I don't like clips. And I, dude to the shit. Shit. Fucking around and said dude to the shit. Fucking around and said dude to the shit. Shit, looking up the shit, dude to the bitch, dude to the shit, dude to the bitch. I don't really fuck with dude to the bitch. Dude in the bitch now, 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 bitch. Okay, dude. We just wanna rap about some dude. Around that bitch like I like dudes, playing with my PP, cause I like dudes, thinking about dudes, thinking about dudes.
Nothing but Mellotron.
What's this little bitch in the back? Gotta buy her some dust and squishing that. I gotta get it, she's always on that. Again, that bitch, she look like a snap. Fucking around in the bed, fucking around with the rock. Holding my nine and I saw holding my Glock and I saw fucking around and they call me big. I done get myself on feeling the shit. I don't really ever needed that shit. I never really needed that shit. My money so big and they call me big. Off of my truck and they call me big. Off of my bitch and they call me shit. Calling my bitch and they call me shit. Alright. I don't think this elevator goes anywhere. What the fuck?
Here's the door, just go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Here we go. 9 let me know app things. Wow, another person super liked me. That's crazy. What, this one's pink. What the fuck is this? Oh. Wow. Can't believe another person would super like me. almost like I have like 7 people who fucking super liked me already. This app sucks. This app fucking sucks. Fuck you, bitch. Bing bong.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Oh no, what
Stanley
horrible
thought to
secret?
himself.
Shut the fuck
Did he
up.
have the strength to find out?
Boop, chee-doo-doo, boop, 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 boop. The elevator is probably
Now
the best
the
part of the
monitors
game.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
There's a door up
Each
there.
bore the number of an employee
Fired.
in the building.
601 was
Stanley's
fired.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
What happened to
eternally
601?
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What happened to 234? There's gotta be secrets in one of these.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Seems like it.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from
There's
this
a big
very
red button
place.
here.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh boy. I did it. What did I do? I did it though. Where's the homie? Did I beat the game already? There's still other things I wanted to try.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had
The
won.
outside!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers
lucky you.
gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I don't know
What
how to
other
make a
mysteries
short.
did this strange building
I want to
hold?
make a short, like...
But as sunlight
I'm not
streamed
making
into
a
the
short, I
chamber,
want a short
he
like a video.
realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Shut the fuck up, I
but
don't really care.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand.
You're not
but to
even
let
watching
go.
my video anymore.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
Let's go.
it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, I really got an achievement called Beat the Game. Oh my god, and I'm back. Oh my god, and I'm back. Oh my god, and I'm back. Oh my
How long was
god.
I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries?
Should we do the new
Did
content?
something crucial happen
There's
while
still
my
a couple
senses
things I
were
want to
turned?
do.
He made a note to be more careful with time. Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Shut the door. No!
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Wow.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Can I go back? Oh, that'd be so funny.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we...
Not going anywhere, man.
Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, here we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I'm not gonna use them all up.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, another elevator.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Wait, you think I could... Never mind.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Let's do it. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. I'd like to get 100 viewers on the live stream. That's my goal. I would love that. I wish that would happen. I feel so proud of myself if that were to be able to happen. It really happens. What? What is this?
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
There's stuff over here.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares? Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Fine. Fine. Coffee nut. All right, we're yes, new content.
Satisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned
Well, I
out to be.
spent
But it got me
$27 on
thinking
this,
about
so
the
it better be
past
good.
and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Fun fact, my grandfather actually released the first computers. He helped ship them out. He worked for a company that shipped out the first ever PC.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
You got an
Oh,
award?
the waste.
Huh. Wait. Good times. Good times. That is a very detailed $1 bill. Oh my god, I forget that these are actual trophies that you literally can't get. Don't play the game for 5 years. 5 years. That's an actual trophy you can get. Oh my god. Well, it looks like there's no platinum trophy. I think they got awards. Oh, it's a hamster. Oh, must have passed away.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original
Wow.
Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created.
Wow.
It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Sure.
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
It's okay, man. I'm here. I hear birds. Person of the year. Oh, these must be actual little coding things. These are really cool. Screenshots. Oh, that must have been like the original bundle you could get on your PC and stuff.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
That's funny. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. I always forget I can't do that. I can't get back there.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews
my mod
could
just
go
called
as
me.
well,
One
won't
second.
they?
I will be right back, homies. Uno momento. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor.
Sorry about that. My mother needed... No! Oh, I thought I broke it. Oh god. I almost creamed in my pants and it almost hurt. Oh my god. Has he said anything? I hope he hasn't said anything rude about me. Let's see these bad reviews.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh god.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
My hair.
You can't know how much fluff I
away.
cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I
There we
always
go.
thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like
You're
I
not
let
a
these people
failure,
down.
brother.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button,
What happened to
you'll
the
have
cap
zipped
of this?
right past
I
it.
just
It's what
smacked
the players have
myself
been
in the
asking
nuts
for,
so
and
hard.
I'm very proud to have delivered. No
Oh.
more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people
Let's
want
listen to him.
silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no,
I just want to hear the
until
rest of this.
245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by
Oh my god. It's just gonna keep going.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and
I
are
don't want to
not
hit the skip
making
button,
them.
but now I'm
Okay,
interested.
at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around.
No, he's gonna keep going.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
I want to
To
look
be
up
honest,
Cookie 9 real
I
quick.
don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before. I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is who runs pressurized gas will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review so that the feature is not widely abused. Look. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button...
Oops,
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's
Well, make
no
a door.
There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie 9's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie 9. I have no idea.
I just looked up if
who
Cookie
they
9 was a real
are.
person. It really
Nor would
was.
it ever really
A
matter,
Chinese
but
account, but
here
it was
I
still
am,
posted,
and
you know.
fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this?
I just want to listen to
Here
him.
I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you, just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here.
See,
And
now I just want
surely
to see
you'll
what you
put
say
your
if I
own
don't.
desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, 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 I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Hey, there's someone else
Doesn't
watching.
that feel like what we've already been doing? Me
Oh,
just
never mind.
talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I...
Sorry, bud.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have
It's a little
ever
uncomfortable to
experienced
wear
my
a shirt
entire
sometimes,
life.
especially when I'm
All
laying
of
down
them
like this.
collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart.
This
It
man's
was
going
an
crazy.
impossible...
I'm gonna skip him again. I think he's gone. I guess we'll just keep
But they
skipping.
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of a...
I'm sorry, bud.
The end is never the end, 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 is never...
Alright, I'm sorry. There's really nothing here anymore. Oh, okay. Oh. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Well, this place is really falling apart. My boy's gone too. Hey, there's life growing though. Now it's just getting creepy. I don't know about this one, man. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Oh. Well, that's something. Huh. Oh. The end is never the end, never the end, never the end. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Oh my god. Oh, these are new, I think. I'm not a big fan of Mondays either.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh. New content.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Man, my phone charged up quick. Well, also, how long has it been? Two hours.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor
never the
additions?
end
Think of all the
again.
new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new
Wow.
experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement
New
right
hotness.
there. It's
Cool
future-oriented.
red section.
It screams
Orange
progress and
section's cool
innovation
red
and
section.
long-term franchising potential.
New content is out. New content part 2 is in. They're back. 2 doors. Don't talk to me before I've had my sequel. A new mug. More teaspoon, better teaspoon, win-win.
The color red. Leverage. Bush.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting
That's
concepts,
exactly what I would
that
do.
surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I put that on a shirt. That's kind of hard. New features, huh? Well, let's find out what the new features are. Oh my god.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player in the key.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful? Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say
your name was actually
name,
Jim.
whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Okay, I am now Jim.
Here we go.
I
Let's
am
take
Jim.
a deep breath,
Jim,
clear
me.
your mind,
Me, Jim.
forget whoever
Jim.
you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I'm Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you...
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
Yes, sir.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim, rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally, dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out
Jim.
of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No. I hate this game. It's my new non-favorite game. I hate this game. I don't want to play it anymore. Alright, let's end the stream. We're done.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
You don't really care.
Spinning world champion. What the fuck? It's not even a real fucking thing. Mr. Stairs. I saw.
You know
I
what, Stanley? I
still
actually
have
think the jump
jumps.
circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Oh my god. I told you. I knew I need jumps again. I feel relieved. I saw something over here. Oh, merch. I told you I'd put it on a shirt. See? I'm not the only one. A bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill
Oh, you
your
want a bucket? I
mind
want the bucket. I 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 want the
As long as you
bucket.
hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to
I
be
want the bucket.
honest,
I want the bucket.
it's
I
a
want the
much
bucket.
more
I want the
convenient
bucket.
solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
I feel
even in the face of
I feel
crushing
it.
despair,
I feel
must
it.
already be
I
sweeping through
feel
your
it.
body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends
I
you
feel
an
it.
air of charisma as well?
I feel it.
I think that just
I
holding
feel
it
it.
has
I'm a
made you the
bucket.
slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Come on, bucket. Let's go. Let's go.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. Get well someday and happy 12th birthday. Which would you go with?
Ah.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Send no screenshots, that's a screenshot. Special. What's down here?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like.
Really?
A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
I love it.
Then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I want to fall.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Oh, it's
Okay, Stanley,
fine.
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it
Damn, sounds
infinite?
like anal to me.
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
Every
hole.
pause button
You
is
found me
a
out,
Roman numeral
Stanley.
too.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just
the
that
two
you're
of us.
unusually
We
fascinated
can
by
make it if
falling.
they
What
try.
normal
Just the
person
two of
actually
us.
wants to fall infinitely?
Oh,
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would
castles in the
actually need. Don't
sky.
you put
Just
this
the
on
two
me.
of us.
Maybe you're the problem.
You and I. Oh my god, I love it.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put
Meeting
all
at
this behind us and
CPS.
agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you,
I wanna go down
then
again.
go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Can I stay down here? That's a fucking cigarette.
Great. Now,
I
I'm
wanna go
very...
again.
Oh, for heaven...
I wanna go again.
You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I love holes.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not
maybe I
you.
do
Oh,
like
no,
holes.
no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough?
I like the hole.
I'm positively thrilled.
My favorite.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes,
I
but
love
at
holes.
this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
It's not working.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
It's not working,
nothing?
man.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Huh. I think it. Well. I'm stuck in a hole. Not that I don't like holes, but... Oh wait. Uno momento, por favor. Muy bueno. Hold on, there's a bug in my room. I gotta kill this thing.
it's one of them giant mosquito things. The mother mosquitoes. Where'd it just go? Oh, it's gone now. What the fuck? As soon as I went to go get it, it's gone. God damn it. I'll find you. Oh, change my perspective. Oh! 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 Stanley! Oh! Stanley! Oh! Stanley! Oh my god. My bucket. Whoa! Oh boy. Hey! Oh! What else we got?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine. My head's strong.
Huh. Oh my god, what the fuck am I? I want the dogs. Aww.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
What?
Oh, good, you're awake.
What?
It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
Aw.
But
I
we
was
can't have
having a
that,
good
Stanley,
time.
Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh man. Just getting started. Can I go down again? Oh man. Oh. Oh, okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I got another bucket. What happens if I go back in the hole? Oh. Mostly infinite hole. 3 new easy trophies. Get here. Hole will ever receive a new trophy, no more steps, it works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes, you see, you're... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Whatever, man.
what else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Exit.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I somehow feel...
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Hey man, I'm gonna go for a jump. I love it. Makes me so happy. Red is the new orange. Oh, that goes up to the pole, right? That one? No.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh. So can I now get my world champion? Settings world champion? Show transition, show color label, show content. Ah. Have I seen everything now? I feel like I've done everything. What happens if I go back to the hole? What can we do about it? Can I go back to the hole? Oh, you motherfucker. Fuck yourself. Oh, I guess. Maybe I get up there. I guess that's all of it, right? I guess I'll go here. At least I got my bucket.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Up the log in the bell.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags.
There's a bunch of them there.
And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they wouldn't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh my god, it's a completely different man. Begin. Should I wait for part 2? Or should we just do it? Let's do it. Let's do it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427
I'm
and
gonna
pushed
skip
buttons
button
on
too.
the keyboard.
So I can
Orders
skip this
came to
whole
him
intro
through a
now.
monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not
Just
one...
skip it. Use the skip button.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Turn it off.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Oh my god! Oh. Why? Why? Why?
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
Bucket. Bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I'll go back here.
No, said the bucket. The cargo lift, yes.
Oh?
Go there. Go to the cargo lift. You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of
I
happiness,
like
Stanley.
dog
God knows
on.
I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful
I love it.
figurines.
I love it. Oh. Jesus. The end is never the end, 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 is never... What?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched
feel
the
like I
bucket
never
tightly
actually
to
wanna
his-
cross.
This was not the
Remember I
correct way
jumped?
to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
I wanna
him,
go across.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I want to go down.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yeah, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket
I
had
wanna jump
spoken to
again.
him, and he unthinkingly
Jump,
did whatever
jump,
the bucket
jump,
asked.
Jump, jump.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I unplugged the phone.
Whoa, hold on. Why
I
did you
can.
unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Let's watch how to be funny. Can I watch?
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor.
My name
Speak
is up
the
right now.
entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only
You
for
want to
bathroom
hear a
breaks when
construction
necessary.
joke?
When the joke has concluded,
Sorry,
it
I'm
is
still working
customary
on
to
it.
inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
I'm
Let's
Dunny with the
practice screaming,
funny.
"I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. I'm Dunny with the funny. Yo, I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience
I'll
on
never
how
do that
wrapped
with
they
the
were
fucking
throughout the
bike.
joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Huh.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter.
Yeah.
I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So, with that in mind, I believe the only way forward
Superiority,
is
it
for
kinda
us to
sounds
return
like.
to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic
So
delivery.
should I go
Come
back
on,
and
let's
unplug
head back.
I don't want to go back. Can I stay here? What happens if I... Okay.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking badge, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now.
Oh God, bro.
Well, I
Oh
wouldn't be
God.
the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley. The bucket spoke. The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, or not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I'm gonna go right. I don't like left. Right is right.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
What? What is going on?
What? We're back at the phone already?
What?
No.
Am I not supposed to go this way?
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I want to go right. I just keep going right.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready?
I'm going again.
When Stanley and the
One more
bucket
time.
came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
One more time. One more time.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready?
Alright, we'll go to the left.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
What if I give it like 30 seconds and don't? That's the thing with this game, like, you never know. We'll give it a minute, see what happens. So baby, don't worry. Baby, are you down? Baby, are you down? Alright, whatever. The left it is.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Go fuck yourself.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. Getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of it. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Sorry, Leroy. What now?
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I want to go back now.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone,
said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Should I?
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
I said there's no comment and I
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously.
I love when YouTube does that.
Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker?
Again, I can't
comedic timing is so difficult.
Oh, I don't want to watch the video again. I should just answer the phone. There isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. Stop. Can I...
It's sitting right here. Let's take...
Oh, wait. No. No, I don't want to do that. Please.
What is
oh, my God.
Timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively... More importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with
like
one of your arms raised straight upward at a
exactly.
15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good
Man, the
comedic
narrator
timing.
is way louder.
To begin the
Or
joke,
is loud.
start
Gotta be
by
louder than
stating
him,
and
though.
spelling your name. Next,
What? It's gonna
provide a
tell me to
brief
scream
synopsis
right
of
here.
the
You
joke,
can't judge
including
me,
the
brother.
specific times at which the
I already
recipient of the
watched
joke
this. It's
will
gonna tell me to
laugh,
scream
and then
and say,
spell out your name
I'm
a
done
second
you with the
time.
funny.
With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary.
Well, I got
When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
Okay.
Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I have my joke. Hold on. Do you want to hear a construction joke? Ha! Sorry, I'm still working on it. I'm Dunny with the funny. Did that work?
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy.
I think that
Finally,
was pretty funny.
it's
You
time
like my
to hand out
construction joke?
surveys.
Get it?
Collecting hard data from your audience on how
still
wrapped
working
they
on
were
it.
throughout the joke
Yeah.
is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian.
Good.
An
I
effective
like it.
survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invaders who threaten our very existence, and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us,
Oh my God, bro,
and
you
their
got me.
children after them.
Why,
Godspeed,
Jesus,
and make
this is
Earth
so
reign
loud. This is
supreme.
so loud. Why? Damn. Why,
Hey, goodness, this
oh my
video
God,
is a little
can I say
outdated,
my
isn't
joke,
it? Well, no
please?
matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then.
Why
So
was
with
the
that in
strawberry?
mind, I believe the
Why was
only
the
way
baby
forward
strawberry
is for
crying?
us to return to the two doors and walk through
Because its
all of
mom
this
was
again,
in a jam.
so I can try telling my
Oh my
story
God,
with
it's
more
so funny.
appropriate comedic delivery.
Get it? Its mom
Come
was
along,
in a
let's
jam.
head back.
All right, let's go. Let's go back. I appreciate life even more now. I'm gonna go through the left door so that it just resets.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery.
What,
You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say?
Why
How
did the teddy?
ridiculous.
Why
How
was it?
absurd. What a
God damn it.
hilarious concept.
Why is a
The
teddy bear
king
never
of
hungry?
comedy. That's what you'll call me.
'Cause
Thank
it's
goodness
already
we have the instructional
stuffed.
video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure.
Oh man.
The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Come on, come on, come on. We're even through this. Okay. I'm gonna go straight to the left door so that it resets, and then I'll just go. Well, there's still a couple things I want to do actually.
Here we go. You ready?
Okay, I'm going to the left.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors,
Why?
they
What did
entered
the
door
priest say when he was
left.
eating a salad?
No. You were
Let us
supposed to go
pray.
through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's
Carl.
all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed.
I haven't seen
every one
Carl
of our
in like
meetings
an
from now
hour.
on. All because you couldn't
2
watch a
hours, bro. I
simple
haven't seen
video
Carl
and take
in
a
like
hint.
2
Are you
hours.
proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
God damn it.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I'm going to the right. Oh boy.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you...
Oh shit. I hope this doesn't... Oh god. What did I do? What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whiteboard end? Oh!
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket, Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No.
Partner wants to check the achievements.
The bucket was wrong.
Hold on, I'm gonna check the achievements real quick. I hope this doesn't spoil anything. I'm the only one broadcasting this. But there's trophies. Test trophy, please ignore. Test trophy description, replace this. Quit the game and start again. Welcome back. Huh! Play through the Stanley Paradox for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Click on door 430 5 times. Click on door 435 times. Oh god. Complete the Stanley Paradox in under 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Not including loading time. Set all settings sliders in the menu. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. Oh. Hold on. I want an achievement real quick.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Whoa. Everything's on though. Oh, here we go. I had to click on everything. Very hard. Oh my god. Reset, please reset. What? I thought I was gonna reset all my settings. Oh, never mind. No reticle, please.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Wait, what the fuck was that? No, what the fuck is... Set all the settings sliders in the menu to all the available numbers. Wait, set them all to the available numbers? Wait, what? You tell me I have to do this? Oh my god, I think that's what it means.
You found your way.
We're gonna be here for a little bit. Hey, you know what? I got nothing better to do. No! I hit the reset button. I'm trying to get this one achievement. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck this, we're not doing this right now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled.
I want dog
He'd
mode.
never be alone again, not truly alone.
No.
Not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest, and this was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had...
What other... Wait. I'm just gonna look at more trophies. Click on the door 435 times. Click on door 435 times. Oh, I gotta go back, don't I? This is going...
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I'm gonna go down. I actually would like a reticle. I'll put that at 65.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Oh, good Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Jesus.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
But Carl. Little Carl. What the fuck is this cable? Alright, Carl. See you in a little bit.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up. Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
That's
True,
crazy.
it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and fix. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Jesus Christ.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never... Another one.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Hold on.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie.
What
See you
door?
tonight.
417. Okay. Let's go find 417. That's 420. Okay. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Oh, you saw 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. 417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's deck.
419's desk?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416?
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Yes, sir, I'm going!
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
Yeah!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
I keep clicking it. And we say, like, oh, you can do it again. That's crazy. What other cool achievements are there? Hold on. Quit the game, start back up again. Play the parallel stand rule. Oh yeah. 888888888. What does that mean?
Test trophy, please ignore. Test trophy description, replace this. Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
Aw,
room,
I forgot
and
my
Stanley knew it
bucket.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah, I still never picked up the phone. I just realized that.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Pirate?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Yeah,
From the
pirate.
top.
It's your boy. What's good, homie? What the fuck did you do to your hair, man? I
All
dig
of his
it, but
co-workers
still.
were gone. What could it mean?
You must have been
Stanley
high or
decided to
drunk
go
or
to the
something.
meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps
you
he had simply
should
missed
have
a
like
memo.
box braids, or not box braids. You should have twist or something, bro. That would look badass. I can see you with braids. Yeah, I can definitely see you with braids, dude. God, I know, bro, but I can see you. What the fuck is
When
4?
Stanley... Wait, what?
It's 5. What the fuck?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
This game is
right
so
here
cool,
just
I
a
love
minute
it.
ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Now, I could take those two. I could also take this one. This looks more cool. Whoa, yeah. Well,
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
I found somewhere. Wait, no, I could've went dreads, all Franklin style.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the fuck? What the fuck's my... Oh, I'm gonna kill someone. Where the fuck
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything.
Well, yeah, I missed my fucking bucket, bro. Why is my click sounds not working?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Brother, we just... what the fuck?
Now this... well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so
I win!
Good job.
I win! Dude, I'd love to see you play this game. You should stream it on the... it's only a single-player game, but stream it on that account.
You didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay?
I'll be on the party with you and I'll watch.
By whatever this place is.
So fucking
I don't
cool,
care
though.
what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I'm already 3 hours in, so it's okay for you to watch it, I guess, because you need to get 3 hours in to even be where I am. So it's alright to watch right now. Just don't go back, because it's spoiled.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
The
I've
adventure
employed
line.
the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Where's
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I don't want to follow the line.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. Line it is. Oh, hold on, she's calling me. Hello? Oh, hold on. Hi. Wait, I'm on Snapchat. Hello? Hi girl. Oh, I was watching my game and I was just tuning in. How are you?
Not good, not great.
I know. Still pretty though.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
You
here's a
get
thought.
roasted? Why?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story
You a
there?
snitch?
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
That's what a
Simply by the
snitch
act
is.
of
It's
moving
a rat.
forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is
fuck is
inevitably
going on?
conjured into being via the very manifestation of the
Game.
nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
What the hell?
You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What? It's a song! Oh my god, I wish you were watching right now. Why? Oh my god. This is beautiful. I'm following a yellow line and then... You know the laptop on there?
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Good job. The music stopped. Oh.
So I'll be able to watch you and be able to call you on at the same time.
How? Oh, with the laptop?
Oh, no,
That's what I have.
not again. Line,
I
how
have
could
to
you
be
have
able
done
to-
this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through,
comments.
you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell
Well,
with it.
yeah, to play
Restart.
it. See? It links up. That's my boy Reese. That's our YouTube channel we have together, but he doesn't have a console anymore. So he's saving up for PS5. Well, he was homeless for a little bit.
You know what, Stanley?
What the
I
fuck?
say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for
Here,
us? We're
here, I'll
intelligent
set it up
people,
like
right?
this so you
Why
can...
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
The dogs.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we
I
simply
have my
start
other
wandering in...
blanket now
Well, I
because
don't
they brought
know.
the camper
How
back.
about this direction?
How am I gonna set this up so I can still see you? Hold on. It's happening. That works. Nope, that doesn't work. Aha! You see this yellow line? Never mind, I'm not following the yellow line apparently.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Actually, kind
Just
of.
me and Stanley
But no, it's
forging
not
a
a
new
horror
path,
game.
a new
If
story.
you could
Well, it
hear
could be
it, it's
anything.
funny.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Alright, let's do it. I'm here for it.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's basically like a narrator telling me a bunch of shit and it's funny, and I'm already like almost... I'm like 3.5 hours in right now.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story
Well,
is
I had
in
a 7-hour
our control.
Apex stream the other,
How
like 2 weeks
important we
ago.
mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a
I
minute to
am,
think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
3 hours and 28 minutes in.
So I know that each door has to
Oh,
lead
more lines.
somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're
I
trying
think after
to
it resets
go,
one more
there
time, I'm
must
gonna
be a
stop playing.
reverse door that leads here.
And then I will...
that in turn
My
means that
all
our
attention goes to
destination
you.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door
11:10
lead
for
us
you.
to where we're going?
Are you and your friend?
And since the
Are you and your
answer is
friend
clearly
back
yes,
together?
then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Is it a guy
Come,
or
Stanley.
the
Our
one that you...
destiny
No, the one you got in a fight
awaits.
with. Guy or girl? Oh, I was about to say, because if it were a guy, I could easily tell you how to fix it. Girls are unfixable.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant
That you got in a
ending?
fight with?
And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
You're not bestest friends in the whole world unless you guys fight.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
Wait.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
Simply black space, wander in blackness.
Consulted me.
Find a bookstore.
Why don't I get to decide?
And leave.
Why don't
Narrator
I get a
restarts
say
the
in
game.
all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
Oh, I heard
restarting.
you.
I
just
don't
have
want to forget
another
what's
person
going
in my
on.
ear right now.
I don't want to be
trying
trapped
talk
like
me
this.
too.
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do
Sure.
it. And the timer stopped?
Can you hear it?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
It's delayed for you.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would
Can
we
you hear it or
even
not?
know?
Are you good?
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
If
or
I had
the
my
journey. Though they're always saying
thing
that
again, I
life
could
is
set
about
it
the
up, but
journey
my phone's
and not the
dead.
destination. So I hope that's where we are right
Oh.
now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Ah, what the hell? Oh, it restarted. Wait, I need a new loop. This is not a new loop. It's all the same loop.
Could you like call when you're done?
You want me to call? Alright, wait, I'll end it right here. Quit to main menu. Okay.
No, you don't have to end it.
I already am ending it.
No, don't.
Why? You're more important.
No, it's okay.
Plus, I get an achievement for literally closing out the game. Peace out, stream. And